Okay, see Lindelof videos, calculus, evaluating limits, number 12. So here we're asked to evaluate this limit. We're asked to evaluate the limit of x over 1 over 3 plus x minus a third as x goes to negative 1/3. First step always is just try to do direct substitution. Direct substitution. And when I'm talking about direct substitution, I'm saying enter your value in for x. So it says we would like to go to -3. So what would happen if I did that? I put in -3 here. No problem. But if I put in -3 here, I'll get 3 plus -3, which is 1 over 0. And you look at this piece right here. This is undefined. And because it's undefined, it means either that the limit doesn't exist or we have to go about looking for that limit in a different way. But always start with direct substitution. So the direct substitution didn't work, so I'm going to go back to the equation the way it was. And it happened to have been, looked like this, didn't it? Sorry, you guys. So, like this. 3 plus x here. And what I'm going to do here now, this didn't work. So the direct substitution didn't work. It came back undefined, and I kind of knew that it would. So after that, I'm going to just do algebra. And this problem kind of sucks because this is really more than a calculus problem. This is a problem of algebra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to create, what we have here is we have a complex fraction. We have a number over a fraction. And this thing is broken up pretty bad. So what I'm going to do is just put this together. I'm going to try to make common denominators here. So I'm going to multiply this side by 3 plus x over 3 plus x. I'm just multiplying by 1. And on this side, I'm going to multiply by 3 over 3, just multiplying by 1, so totally legal and legit. When I do all of that, I'm not going to distribute this through. So keep an eye on this. I'm not going to distribute this crap through, but I am going to start this. So this x right here is this one right here. This division bar is this one right here. When I multiply 3 times 1, I get this 3 here. But if you don't mind, I'm going to leave this bottom as 3 times 3 plus x. And you'll see why in just a second. Take a look at this. This negative sign is this negative sign. When I multiply -1 times this crap, I get -3. I get -3 minus x. You see what I'm doing? I'm multiplying not just by 1, but by -1. So -1 times 3 is -3. -1 times x is -x. All over, look. 3 times 3 plus x is 3 times 3 plus x. Look at it for just a second, please. And hopefully you see now that we have common denominators, so we can add all this crap together. So I'm going to rewrite again. Remember, we're looking for the limit as x goes to -3, right? So this x is this one, but I'm going to combine this crap here. 3 minus 3, so 3 minus 3 minus x. Remember, we have common denominators, 1/4 plus 2/4. We don't add the denominators, so I just make sure that they match. A fourth is the same as a fourth, as an example, and this denominator here is the same as this one here, isn't it? So I have matching denominators, so I just bring the denominator over, right? Plus x here. I'm going to go ahead and simplify here. 3 minus 3 is 0, so I just get this negative x here at the top, right? From here, it gets a little bit weird, but you just have to keep looking at this as high school algebra. So this is, now this is a true complex fraction. And if you remember complex fractions, if we have a complex fraction a over b over c over d, we can simplify that out by taking a over b times d over c. That is, you take the reciprocal, you flip the bottom over. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I have x over 1, that's this x over 1 right here, times the reciprocal of this crap, which is 3 over 3 plus x over -x. Right? So this -x goes to the bottom, this crap goes to the top. So far so good? I think so. Now if you look at this again, we have x and x cancel each other, don't they? So we have -3 times 3 plus x. Right? And then we can evaluate this. We can evaluate this at x is -3, right? Because that's the number we are looking for. And look what happens here. X is -3. We get positive 3 minus 3 is 0. -3 times 0 is 0. So our limit is 0. All right? So just this one's just a lot of crap algebra. The next ones that I'm going to do, less algebra and more the application of how this worked. So hopefully this was helpful. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. And if you have any questions, please ask them. Thanks.